Should record 4K. Should record 4K.
It's got some super duper high.
You know what I'm saying? High def. And it does, like, you know, so you could do it vertical.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you could just upload it directly to TikTok or like whatever. Me. Yo, we out here with Troy Bowie. You know what I'm saying? No planes for the jet planes. You know what I'm saying?
You already know.
Shit, man. Like, how's life treating you, bro?
Yo, you know, I'm treating life like I feel like you know, life is every day. Life is every single moment. Life is every breath. You know what I mean? And like I'm just ultimately thankful that I get to wake up in the morning and I get to take more air in my lungs and I get to, you know, pass off some good energy to other people. That's ultimately what I'm thankful for. Everything else is completely secondary. Like, I have a birthday that's coming up in a couple of weeks. I'm not even counting my age after then. I feel like that's gonna curse me. So, you know, forever young. And that's what I'm on. I'm on forever young. I want the people around me to be on forever young. I want everybody's energy to be super high. So I'm in the gym. I'm working out. I'm doing spin classes in the morning, 7 a.m. This morning I almost didn't make it, but actually I did make it. So I almost did make it. You know what I mean? I made it. You know what I mean? So everything is...
It don't even matter.
Right, it don't even matter. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like the energy is super high and it's nothing possible that could stop it. You know what I mean? I'm so immensely grateful for God and all the blessings that he's given me, and just having people like you to, you know, to pull up and keep me grounded. Like, not seeing your best friends and shit like that all the time it's not necessary to always see somebody all the time if y'all got the same energy, and I know that you working, you know that I'm working, and when we link up, it's like we bubbling ideas and different things right off of each other. So I'm immensely appreciative for that.
Nah, bro, that's the word right there. That's what we've been looking for. That's just the word. You know what I'm saying? We making content all day because our life, bro, since we don't have a camera person behind us, we are a camera person. So shout out to DJI Pocket for this opportunity to be able to capture this experience, because 20 years from now we'll look back and be like, yo, this is how it started. This is where it continued from. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been starting. You know what I'm saying?
And DJI keeping the 4K vision on us like it's nothing. Technology. Tell me what you think about what's the Apple visor? Apple Vision. What do you think about that?
So, I think it's great, right? I think it might still be too thick right now. Like, I think they're aesthetically, I think they're gonna break it down to just the glasses. You know what I'm saying? Everything needs to be in there. Exactly. Precisely. You know, but to be honest with you, that's where the world is going, right? That's where the world has been. When you look at the augmented reality that's being projected on London Bridge, you know what I'm saying, on Big Ben, on all these other places, you know, Jack Moose, I think, had the purse in the cars that was looking like they were in the street. So, like that,
which was
fire. So like that immersive experience where we feel like, I've been watching like a lot of anime lately, right? And the anime is so funny that they're all going into the games that they've been playing. It's all the virtual world, and everybody's hopping into it, getting stuck in it, having to learn how to navigate through that, you know, animated world. And I feel like this is what we're attempting to do here in the real life, is bringing those ideas to fruition. So it's, you know, I think it's great. Is it dangerous? Perhaps. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, shout out to Apple. Apple. You know what I mean?
Apple is Big Apple.
Big Apple. Shout out to Apple for what they've done in creating kind of consumer loyalty. You feel me? That anything that Apple creates is similarly to Nike, to the point that it's just like, yo, it is aesthetically pleasing. It's a clean cut. and it's efficient and effective. So I think what they're doing with the Vision Pro, yes. Oh wow, yeah, that's right here. That's a lot, yo. Definitely take parts. You know what I mean? Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
You know what I mean? Bon appetit. But yeah, no, I think it's a great opportunity for the world to like have this new immersive field and to feel like, you know, you're there and you're over there. Like, what about you?
Yo, so I mean, I'm in agreement with everything you just said, but I think some recognition needs to go to the other elements. And Lord, we thank you for the food that we're about to receive for the nourishment of our body for Christ's sakes. Amen. Because we say our prayers, you feel me? Mom's taught us right. Let's not forget about mama. Okay? Shout out to moms, you feel me? Yo, so there's another element to it that people often forget, and it's so funny because it's been in our phases for the past 10 to 15 years. They've already prepared us for this virtual reality by giving us Facebook,
Right.
by introducing us to Instagram,
Right.
where you can hop into an app, you can create a profile, you can create an avatar, you can create a personality that people see you living.
Sims.
Yes, you can create a sim of yourself that people assume is your life, and it's not exactly your life on a daily basis. Now it's going to get even more intricate because you're wearing this device that'll allow you to communicate and to see the world in a whole different way. So it could be to our detriment in some respect, and it also should be to our progression in other respects. But I think that using it in moderation and using it to advance, to enhance ourselves, could be something very positive for us. You feel me?
I absolutely agree with that. I'm already thinking about, yo, how can I create an app to promote some of the artwork, you know what I mean, that people could really place in their homes, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm working with a couple of artists right now.
Yeah.
And just, you know, we got Francois, we got Banku. So, oh yeah, bring the flowers. Can we bring the flowers to the camera? We gotta set the stage. We got flowers, people. You know what I'm saying? So just bringing like those things will be very helpful because it's a different type of experience, an immersive experience for people. I think is great. So I'm all for it, bro. I'm so for it.
Even deeper than that, what you should be figuring out is how to get your art specifically on the visor. Art that is specifically for the visor.
Right.
Something that is exclusive to the visor. Because then, one, that increases the value, that increases the rarity of it. That directs traffic. Because now you have people that are buying the visor and they want this specific type of art, and now it's available on the visor. That's what the mindset needs to be. What are we doing to jump into this metaverse? What are we doing to jump into virtual reality to make it couple with our own realities, but in order to make money? And how are we going to get to the next level of generating revenue and income just by using the internet and that virtual world as an avenue or as a door to walk through? These are things that are going to be really important because look at our currency. Look at the shift in currency. You know, it's no longer the gold standard, even though they were actually talking about bringing it back, but it's no longer the gold standard. You know, we have these promissory notes, these actual dollars, but then when you go to the virtual world, people are spending millions of dollars to be a part of that world. For example, Call of Duty. How many times have people bought skins? They've bought guns. Right. They've bought, maps. They've bought people are downloading space. People are paying for space in a virtual world. Right. And not only virtual real estate, but look at this. We've been paying for virtual real estate for years. We've been buying gigabytes worth of memory in the cloud. Has anybody ever seen the cloud? It's like saying, has anybody ever seen heaven, or has anybody ever seen the inside of your brain? No, you haven't seen it, but guess what? You've been paying for it this whole time. So what we really need to do is find out how we can take up real estate in the virtual world so that it can be an avenue for us to generate revenue and income in the virtual world and in the real world. And that's the next step. That's definitely the next step for me. That's something I've been thinking about really, really hard. And like I'm just super focused on it. I'm super focused on it. Any other technological advances that you think are noteworthy or worth mentioning?
I'll be honest. I've been locked in to just the world. You know what I mean? And by the world is like my world, insulated. Figuring out how do we project out correctly these thoughts and ideas and market it. So speaking of marketing, right? You are a marketing guru and expert. Do you have? And I feel like many people struggle with marketing and understanding the concepts of marketing and how to properly market. Do you, in your mind, have probably just a thought that you can share with people to help them understand marketing in a very simplistic way that they could, go out and use it to their benefit? What do you say?
Yeah. So you have something called a brand and a brand story. And when you have your brand, you want your brand to speak to people. You want your brand to say something, but you want people to also know what your brand is saying. So that's a part of your brand story, and that's how you develop you develop the groundwork for your brand. So Nike, for example, they developed their brand story years ago. And now you have your own personal brand that you're creating. Develop your brand story, make it really unique to you, your personality, and what you want to say. The marketing part of it is the science behind the sale. So the marketing part is how you communicate your story to people and get them to buy into your story. So how do you make it relevant? How did they make Barbie relevant to little girls? Did they make the Barbies look like them? Did they make accessories for Barbie? Did they make Barbie's dream house? So it was a bunch of different things like that. But marketing is the science behind the sale and how you communicating it to the people out there. So that's all I can give you. Other than that, you're going to need to tap in and pay.
Tap in. Yo, y'all heard it, man. We can't give y'all all these jewels. Yo, can't give y'all all these just make a necklace and won't even pay us for it. But, we'll be back with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Word from our sponsor.